into the back. Because as we know, if we meet someone face to face here and we're both pushing and pulling, it can be quite hard to attack legs, it can be quite hard to attack throws, things like that. So we're going to try and work to their back instead. Alright, so let's just go over first thing, a duck under technique, which is a really common technique that you'll find that you use from this tie up here. So what we're going to do just to help get timing is go back to our pummeling that we did at the start. So we're just going to do a couple of these little pummels, and the idea is as their arm is coming forward to pummel in, we're going to try and lift it and go underneath so we can get to their back. Okay, so we're in this position here. Now obviously when you're fighting for real, you're not going to go, okay, on the third one I'm going to go and do my duck under. Okay, it's just going to be on the one straight away. Alright, so we're going to be in this position, and as he goes to pummel in, that's when you try and go. But for the purpose of the drill, just to get the sort of rhythm, you're just going to go, and when you feel ready, I'll do it on this side so you can see. What we're going to try and do is, as he's pushing in, I'm going to drop my weight underneath him basically by bending my legs, not my back. I don't want to do this, so pummel in, to go to his back, because I put myself straight into a front headlock, into a choke. So the idea is, here, as he pummels in, I'm going to lower with my legs. Okay, now you might drop to the outside knee, you might just be able to duck straight around and get to the back. It doesn't actually matter that much. You might drop this way. It's kind of up to you in terms of the leg position. The idea though is that your back's upright and your head's not down. Okay, so we're here. As he pummels in, I'm going to use that to throw it over my head. I want my head looking up so that if he did try and guillotine me here, it's very hard. Okay, he's got to really kind of break me down to actually get any kind of leverage. Alright, so again, we're here. As he pummels in, I throw it, I look up, and I want my ear driving up his back. So this hand holds onto his hip, that other one through the arm, and now I'm going to push up as I come around this corner. And as I come around, I need to anchor to him so he can't turn and face me. So a really good way to do that is often to reach up here for the neck. Okay, because now I've got his shoulders and his hips connected. So when he tries to turn and face me, I go with him and eventually I get around to the back. Okay, so again here, we pummel in. When I'm ready, I go push. If I can just go straight to my body lock, I can do that as well. But if I feel like he's trying to get that arm back over, he's trying to turn and face, then I might end up sort of over this side. Okay, so that's when I might, so as we go here, as I duck under, okay, I might come up and attach. Okay, or I might attach this way. I'm going to come around and even switch my hand, so I could attach here and then up here. But we'll probably use this one more when we do the collar grip that we're going to do next. Okay, if you can, it's always nicest to get straight in the back and grab it. Okay, so one more time here. And then I'll go through the takedown after that. So first of all, just pummeling in. When you feel like you're ready, that's when you're going to time it. Boom. Head up and in. You want to be pressuring into them. Try to get straight to that body lock and come around to the back. Okay, in this position here. So what we're going to do is from here, now we're going to try and get to their back standing. So once I'm in this position, I'm going to take one of my legs, I'm going to make it kind of like a hook, as if I'm on their back. But instead of just stopping here like you normally would when you're on the back, I'm going to try and come a little bit more to the side so I can reach behind his far knee. Okay, so the idea is I get to the back here, step a little bit so I can get that hook deep. And what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to start to straighten my leg, putting pressure on this leg of his. If I can at this point, I can change to like a seatbelt grip, but you can do it under here, it's fine. So now I'm going to sort of sit and put pressure until he comes back. Straight away, lock your feet over the hip. Okay, so he can't move. Right, once I've got his hip controlled, now I can start to attack the neck, either that way or that way, and then I can start while he's defending this to get my other hook in. Right, so I'm here, I've shot or whatever, we've just got into this position here. I try to get the double underhooks, doesn't work, so now duck under, come up, take the back in this position. Now I can keep spinning and coming all the way around, or I can go back the way I started, doesn't really matter. So instead of just a shallow hook, deep, behind that leg. And now I'm going to sort of push my way backwards in this position here, stretching that leg. Here. As soon as he lands, I want to lock over the hip, cross my feet. That gives me time now to start to work on other things. So I can spread him out a little bit, throw that one in. Now I can start to attack the neck, all this sort of stuff. So one more time. Here. Couldn't get double underhooks. Up. Hook goes deep. Back. Cross my feet first. I can start to hand fight. Things like that. Now I can start to attack. Alright?